it's so fucking hot. Hey guys, welcome back to Live, Love, Life, and Travel. This is your girl Shamika, and if you're new here, welcome. Just to let you know, I usually upload on the daily, and I upload my travel videos every Monday through Thursday, and my free talk videos throughout the weekend. So if you're interested, please hit that subscribe button. So today is going to be my final part of the series of the top 10 things to do, thus far anyway. When I figure out other things, or I spend a lot of time in other countries, I'll do another country. But I already did Chiang Mai, I already did Pai, and now I'm going to do Koh Phangan because I did spend half a year there. Koh Phangan is southern Thailand. It's an island south of Thailand, and most people know Koh Phangan as the party island. Most people go there to do full moon party, half moon party, jungle party, waterfall party, what else? Party, boat party, black moon party. Like, it's so many fucking parties there. So that's where most people go. But most people aren't aware that Koh Phangan has so much more to offer than just getting fucked up. I mean, it's such a big island, and you can go on one side of the island and feel like you're in a completely different world. Koh Koh Phi Phi usually get the reputation of being such a beautiful island, and they are, not taking anything away from that, but Koh Phangan is also a really pretty island. It's just people don't see any of it because they stay in Bantai or Hydrin, and they just party and stay in cheap hostels and stuff like that. I wanted to expose you guys to all the amazing things you can actually do in Koh Phangan. But number one, and this is no particular order, the first one is paddleboarding. You can do stand-up paddleboarding. There's there's a few different companies you can go with it. One is like inflatable paddleboards, and the other one is regular paddleboards. I've always wanted to go paddleboarding. I haven't actually done it yet. I've heard that is a really great way to exercise. And then I'm gonna just piggyback off the paddleboarding is kayaking. I love kayaking. It really works your arms out, and you can go to different companies that will set up like a group paddleboarding or a group kayaking session for your friends, or you can just go to the resorts that's on the beach, because a lot of them already have that stuff. They have the paddleboards, they have the kayaks, and you can just go up there and rent one and then go off on your own. And then also, piggybacking off of that, I'm going to say snorkeling. So usually if you go to beaches, that's resorts that's on the beach, they'll have kayaking, they'll have paddleboardings, and they'll have snorkeling equipment that you can rent, or you can do it at your guest house, or you can go to a travel tourist agency and have them book a package for you. And if you're a solo traveler, maybe that's more what you want, so you can be paired with other people, you're not alone. And then piggybacking off of the kayaking, standing boarding, snorkeling is going to be windsurfing. Windsurfing is something I definitely want to pick up one day, and I do have to say that windsurfing is really like dependent on the weather and the wind, so you might want to do your research when the best time of year to actually windsurf. But windsurfing is definitely one that I want to do. There's plenty of companies on the island that can set up windsurfing for you, so it's windsurfing or windsurfing lessons, beginner, intermediate, advanced. So that's another one. And then piggybacking off of the kite surfing, paddleboarding, kayaking, snorkeling, another water sport is jet skiing. Basically, I don't know if it's called jet skiing. It's like the motorcycle in the water. So that's also something to do if you're into excitement, if you're into adrenaline rushes. I know they have them at the Hydrin Beach. You can rent them there, and it's really cheap. They rent them by the hour or 30 minutes. The next one is archery. Archery may not be something that people think about, but like, I like doing things that's really out of the normal thing that I do. So you can take up archery classes, which is just bow and arrow and shoot targets. And then they also have zip lining. That wasn't really a part of my list, so I'm going to throw that into it because I've seen a lot of packages do the archery with the zip lining. So the zip lining is there too if you are interested in zip lining. And then the next one are two sort of, they're not both obstacle courses, but kind of. Like, one is Wipeout. And Wipeout, like the TV show. If you've seen the TV show Wipeout, it's like the people running through these really outrageous obstacle courses, like with the big giant red balls, and they bounce off into the water. Yeah, the same thing happens in Koh Phangan. You bounce right off into the water. But yeah, they have a Wipeout obstacle course that's actually really hard. I thought I was gonna just like fly through it. It's really hard, especially if you're not the best swimmer. There's a lot of swimming involved. You have to swim to each obstacle course. It's actually really challenging. So if you're somebody who wants to challenge themselves, I think Wipeout is a really good one. At the Wipeout, they also have a bar, a restaurant, so you can make a whole day out of it. You can eat, you can drink, and just chill out, hang out. Like the locals there who work the Wipeout, like, they do it like that, but it's really hard. I think I almost drowned. But they also have like a thing where you lay on it like a giant pillow, and like they jump on it and you fly into the air. You have to start off the whole Wipeout the whole Wipeout obstacle course like high up, and you have to do like almost a zip line into the water, and then that's how you start off the course. It's actually like, it's really difficult. Like, it is. Like, if anybody like watched that TV show, it's like, I probably can do that. No. It's harder than you think. So Wipeout, and then piggybacking off of Wipeout is Slip and Fly. Slip and Fly is basically 2 giant water slides, and you slip and you fly into the water, and that's why it's called Slip and Fly. They also have another like tubular one that's a little bit slower and a little bit more windy. They also have a restaurant and a bar there, so you can you can spend a whole day there just drinking and eating. I think they have like the 2-day passes, so you can go 2 days. And they also have like tug of war, like you tug on either end of the rope, and then a loser like I think ends up in the mud. And they also have like the gladiator thing where you stand on the pedestals and then you like fight each other with the like giant rubber Q-tip looking things, you know what I mean? So Slip and Fly is one. I do have to say, go at your own risk. People do end up coming out bruised. I even know a guy who twisted his lung. He's fine now, but he twisted his lung. It was just the way he hit the water. So I don't know, just make sure you put your arms across your chest and pray for the best. But a lot of people end up fine. It's just a few that I've seen that, like, I've seen a guy with like a big ass black eye from it. And so, but I think people usually do end up a little bit bruised because you are so high up in the air when you hit the water. But a lot of people do have so much fun there. They're fine. It's just gonna sting, that's all. So that's Slip and Fly and the Wipeout. And then the next one is yoga. So if you want to be a part of nature, you want to get zen and centered and enlightened, there is a whole yoga section on Koh Phangan. It's not a lot of drinking, not a lot of partying there. I believe there's not any bars around there. Like that part of the town kind of closes down pretty early. People just like are vegan, vegetarian, read books, and do yoga, meditation, and orgies. Yeah, I said orgies. That's the rumor. That's the rumor that these things are just pretty much, that's the excuse. But anyway, if you're into yoga and orgies, this is probably a place that you want to go to. Don't quote me on the orgy thing, but that is a rumor. I've heard people say that's been there, who's done it. But not all yoga sanctuaries are like that. There are the yoga retreats over there, the sanctuaries, and just the regular yoga places where you can just go practice yoga. So if I can get the name of that place, I'll put it on the screen. But it's like a whole little city on Koh Phangan that's like just all yogi. So if you want that, if you don't want the party, or if you partied out and now you want to get centered and relaxed, then you can go over there. And then the next one is diving. So yeah, Koh Tao is known as the diving mecca. Everybody goes to Koh Tao or Koh Phi Phi, but Koh Phangan actually has a really good diving area too. And the good thing about Koh Phangan is since everybody goes to Koh Tao, it's so saturated, so many people, you may not be able to get the attention that you want. Where Koh Phangan, they have really excellent high-grade diving places, but it's not so overpacked with people, so you can get the attention that you need when you're diving. If you feel like you need that as a beginner, Koh Phangan does have really good diving places. They also have free diving there if that's something you want to pick up. So yeah, diving. Next one is waterfalls and just nature walks. So the thing about the waterfalls, if you're not in Koh Phangan during the rainy season, there is no waterfall. Like, it's completely dry, but the nature walk is still there. Like, something that I did, because I'm just like, I I needed to amp my nature walk up, is I actually climbed up the actual rocks of the waterfall. The waterfall at the time was dried up, so there was no water. Like maybe there was like a trinkly stream, but not really a waterfall. So I basically rock climbed the actual waterfall, and it actually goes pretty far up. And the thing is, there's multiple waterfalls on the island, and all the waterfalls are kind of interconnected. So if you keep going, you can actually just hit the other side of the island, which I almost like did, because I was like climbing for a while. But if that's not your thing, you can just go on the nature walk and go up to the viewpoints and just be in nature, surrounded by trees and birds and animals and insects, and it's really, really nice and really awesome. Like I said, there's multiple waterfalls, but if you're not there during rainy season, like right now, like I think for Koh Phangan, the rainy season is just about to hit, I think, because we're getting it now and it starts to move over. So yeah, so waterfalls and nature walks, and gonna piggyback off of that and just say viewpoints and just exploring. Like they have some really, really amazing viewpoints in Koh Phangan. One of my favorite is Utopia viewpoint. Utopia is an abandoned hotel. Like they were in the middle of like building it, and it just stopped. So it's like an abandoned constructed half-ass constructed hotel. But it's really, really interesting because like there's graffiti art everywhere, like street art all over the walls, and you can tell people hang out there and like do bonfires and drink and just hang out. And it's also a really, really, really nice viewpoint to see all of the islands. And like you go up there, it's like a really, really steep hill, so you have to be pretty good at riding the motorbike or get a taxi. And you can't be scared of heights when you're going down, because it looks pretty like straight down. But amazing viewpoints, and just piggybacking off of that, it's just exploring all the different beaches. Koh Phangan have really, really pretty beaches. The prettier beaches are on the north side of Koh Phangan. The ugliest beaches is on the Ben Tai beach area. It's very, very shallow, so you have to really get out there if you want to go swimming. And since it's so shallow, it gets pretty warm. People don't like that. So the north side is where the best beaches are, and like you can go to the secret beach and like jump, like cliff jump and swing off the tree swing into the water, and it's just really nice just to fucking explore. And also the hydrant area of the island is the prettiest way to drive on the island, because to get the hydrant you have to go up this big hill and down into hydrant. So when you're going up, you see all of the ocean and all of the island. You see the Koh Samui, and it's just really, really beautiful. That whole road up there is amazing, just exploring that area. Again, you probably want to be pretty skilled at road riding a motorbike, because it's one of the most dangerous, windiest roads. So I guess I gotta it takes a lot of effort just to get the prettiest view. So be really, really careful. So the next one is basically Mushroom Mountain, Natural High Bar, and Amsterdam Bar, which is kind of a part of the partying thing, but you don't have to party there. But there are the things that people do want to go see on the island. Amsterdam Bar is a great place for a sunset, basically, too. If you want to watch a sunset, you know, smoke a spliff, drink a shroom shake, watch the sunset, pretty colors. There's also a pool there if you want to go swimming. You can spend a whole day there, basically. There's a restaurant there. The food isn't that great, but there's a restaurant there, and then there's a bar there, and so you can just eat, chill, drink, smoke, swim in the swimming pool, and watch the sunset. It's really, really pretty. It's a bit on the more higher, expensive side, but it's really nice. It's near a secret beach, so if you want to visit Secret Beach while you're there. Then there's also Mushroom Mountain, which is on Hydrant. It's a bit cheaper. It has more of the reggae, like laid back feel to it. But again, amazing place to watch the sunset and just overlook the ocean and just chill and relax. Don't think they have a restaurant there. They do have a bar there, and there's also a dance floor there if you want to dance. The Natural High Bar, I believe it's Natural High Bar, is one that I've never been to, and it's one that's a little bit more secret that a lot of tourists don't actually know about, don't go to. And so if you don't want to be around a lot of tourists and you still want to be in nature and have a beautiful view and still smoke a spliff, Natural High Bar is one. And also Cozy Bar. Cozy Bar is another one that a lot of tourists don't know about. It's right on the beach, so if you want to chill out at the beach. Cozy Bar is partnered with a restaurant, so you can again spend another day there. You can eat, they have beer, they have a bar, they have a restaurant, they do shrimp shakes, and they do spliffs. I cannot vouch for the shrimp shakes. But spliff, whatever, and you can just like walk on the beach and chill and relax and just be like, yeah. They also have bungalows, so you can actually stay there too. So yeah, that's it. That was my top 10. I think I should do maybe a bit more than 10 because I was like doing all the piggybacking. So that's it, guys. There's tons to do in Koh Phangan, not just to party. You can spend a whole week there. They also have markets there, street markets, street foods, just exploring, just building a community there. They also have a digital nomad community there. Probably the cheapest bungalow you can find per month is 5,000 baht, which is still less than $200. So yeah, Koh Phangan. Yeah. So if you like that video, please like it. If you have any comments about your experience in Koh Phangan, please feel free to comment in the comment section below. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment in the comment section below. If you want to like this video, please like it. If you want to share this video, please share it. It really helps guys to continue to follow me on this crazy journey called life. Please subscribe, and thank you from Live, Love, Life, and Travel.